Yo, what's up YouTube? Squad Gaming back with another NCAA Football 14 Dynasty video, and as you can see now, the Indiana Hoosiers are taking the field to face your Iowa Hawkeyes in a big battle for the Big Ten Conference. Iowa's first conference game, the first conference opponent, the Indiana Hoosiers, led by Nate Sudfeld and Jordan Howard, but the Iowa's led by CJ Beathard, this great defense, and their Heisman capability running back as it seems so far, LaShawn Daniels Jr. The Iowa Hawkeyes versus the Indiana Hoosiers, Memorial Stadium. Let's see how Iowa gets on. 1st and 10, first play of the game. LaShawn Daniels in the backfield getting his first carry of the game. A stiff arm, gonna fight for a nice 7-yard gain. That's a nice play. 73 rushes, 395 yards, and 8 touchdowns. All ready to start the season for LaShawn Daniels Jr. And here on 2nd and 3, he's going to get a first down. And after a 7-yard run, we're going to play action. They're going to find Jake Doozy on the outside. That's a big first down to keep the drive going. Now, 2nd and 13, play action. It should work with LaShawn Daniels Jr. having some big gains already. That's a first down to Jake Doozy again. Now 2nd and 7, Beathard's going to drop back. He's going to find Devon Smith. Devon Smith, stiff arm, first down, Iowa, 8-yard reception. Devon Smith going to have himself a good game today. Now, not really what he's used to, but LaShawn Daniels is going to hand off out of the shotgun formation on 1st and 15. Nice 13-yard run. Had himself a big first drive already. 2nd and 4, Krieger Coble on the catch, down to the 11-yard line. 9-yard reception. Under 4 minutes now. Beathard's going to drop back on 3rd and 12. Look for Devon Smith. Looks like he could have caught that, but it's picked off. One-handed interception by the defensive back there. Really awkward interception. It looked like Devon Smith had him shielded to just catch that one, and he should have been in the end zone, but no, it's picked off. 1st and 10. I told you Jordan Howard's going to lead this team along with Nate Sudfeld. That's exactly what to do. The read option. Howard's going to get a first down. Here's Nate Sudfeld. It looks like he's just a normal presence in the pocket, doesn't really like to get out of the pocket that much, but right there, as you can see, he does, and that's what he's been doing all day. Down though, a big sack right there by Drew Ott, and he is pumped. A big sack right there, and Iowa's going to take the ball back. Now they're on 2nd and 6, Devon Smith, 13-yard gain, and now here's LaShawn Daniels with a nice run up the middle. He's going to get himself a nice run right there. Now here he's going to run into his fullback a little bit, and that's a big 10-yard gain by LaShawn Daniels Jr. 10 rushes, 57 yards already in the first quarter. Beathard's going to drop back. Last play of the first quarter is going to find Jacob Hillier over the middle. And after another first down, 16-yard reception by Jacob Hillier. And that's going to take Iowa to the end of the first quarter, 0-0. But they are driving right here. Beathard threw a pick that cost them points in the first quarter. Defense had a nice stop, and they're driving already. 1st and 10, first play of the second quarter. LaShawn Daniels a big hole, and that's a touchdown. His 9th of the season. LaShawn Daniels Jr. making himself a very well-known presence in the nation, not just the conference. But 3rd and 2 here, he throws across his body to Dominic Booth, who gets the first down for the Indiana Hoosiers. What a weird play right there. 2nd and 12, Nate Sudfeld's going to drop back. Sudfeld's going to find his man, and that's going to be ruled incomplete, but it would be reviewed. The Booth would review this play, and to me it looks like a catch. Looked like he had a foot down as he caught it, but as you see the replay right there, he looks like he still has a foot down barely, maybe, and the call would be reversed. That is a first down for the Indiana Hoosiers. Now 2nd and 1, Sudfeld's going to do a fake, and he's going to get a nice little gain right there for the first down, 7-yard gain. I told you he's a kind of a dual threat quarterback. And here's Jordan Howard. He's got a lot of room, a nice block on the outside. He's going to take that one all the way to the house. There was no contain on the outside, as Indiana, I think, sent a guy in motion on that. It really just left the right side wide open for the halfback counter of the shotgun. But I was going to have to try to come back now after that big touchdown run, giving Indiana the momentum. 26-yard catch by Jake Doozy. A nice play right there. 1st and 10. There's LaShawn Daniels Jr. getting a nice gain of about 16, 17 yards. Already 81 yards rushing. Actually 84 for him. What a big game he's having already. Let's see if that continues. 2nd and 8. Vandenberg's going to get the jet sweep, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get a nice 12-yard gain for a big first down right there. Keeping the drive moving. 1st and 10, Beathard's going to drop back. Beathard's going to be sacked. A sack of negative 11 yards. Big sack for the defense right there. I always got to get something going here. LaShawn Daniels Jr. is going to be hit right there. On 3rd and 18, he's trying to get back in the field goal range. And he is hurt, and he'll be out with a bruised ankle. They try to play it safe, and he will be out for the rest of this game. Jordan Kanziri, as he's dropping that pass right there, is going to have to take over the duties for the rest of the first half. And second half for that matter. Right here, 1st and 10, Indiana Hoosiers, as we decided not to kick the field goal. The wind was too bad, not going in our favor, and we had the punt and Nate had the ball. 3rd and 1 now. He trips on his own left tackle. He trips on him, and Iowa gets a big stop right there, right before halftime. They had the luck in their favor right there, and it's really helpful. But on 3rd and 10, it's aired out deep by Beathard, and Tavon Smith runs under it. Beautiful. He just launched that ball, as you see right there. He launched it. Tavon Smith went and got it, and that's a big 3rd down conversion that hopefully can get us some points here. Under 20 seconds. 2nd and 2. Beathard's going to roll out. Finds Tavon Smith down to the 3 or 4 yard line. A big 1st down. 1st and goal. Beathard's going to drop back. He looks for Tavon Smith again. Touchdown. No, he drops it. Thought that was an easy touchdown. Not quite. 2nd and goal, and they're going to hand off to Kanziri. The offensive line just created a big hole right there. Kanziri has a 4-yard touchdown run, a big touchdown right before half, some points that Iowa desperately needed, and they'll be taking the 14-7 lead in the half. Good first half by Iowa on the defensive end of the ball, and here they're going to have to start out on the defensive end of the ball in the second half as a nice little 3-yard catch by Jordan Howard. He's going to try to get this offense moving like he did in the first half with that big touchdown run. He'll try to do the same here. Now 3rd and 7, they're going to find the man on the outside. It looks like Jason Harris, the second, I believe that is, with the 2nd catch of the day. 2nd and 2, the screen to the outside. There's Harris again. He's going to have a nice 8-yard gain for a 1st down. Right there, he's already making himself known in the second half. Didn't do a whole lot in the first half, having a good start here. But 2nd and 10, nice play right there by Fisher. A nice -3 yards tackle for a loss by Cole Fisher on 3rd and 13. Sudfeld's going to look for his man, and a nice tackle by Sean Draper. There's Harris again, but a nice wrap-up tackle in open field. He's going to hold them to a field goal. It's a long one, and it is just short. That is no good. I will be taking over some good field position. Kanziri with the first run of the second half, and he fumbles, but luckily that goes out of bounds. We don't really have a liable 3rd-string running back after LaShawn Daniels was injured, so he cannot be doing that. But this is nice with Tavon Smith over 100 yards receiving down today with this beautiful throw by Beathard. Look at him just fit it in that window. Beautiful pass. Now, here at 2nd and 7, they're going to find Jake Doozy in the end zone. Jake Doozy with a 20-yard touchdown reception. Beathard's over 200 yards. Jake Doozy with a nice catch there. Tavon Smith is over 100 receiving yards out of those 200 yards of CJ Beathard's. He was a big cause of that. Right there, 13-yard game though, as Indiana's trying to get right back into this game. Now it's a 2-possession game. They really need to get something going here. 3rd and 9, they got to convert here. Play action, not fooling anyone. Going to the outside, he looks like he just knew his man was going to be there. Big 1st down. As you'll see right here, he did the play action, just turned and flung it like he knew his tight end was going to be going there wide open. A really risky throw, but it did work in their favor right there. Big 1st down, 1st and 10, play action again. Nate Sudfeld's going to look for his man. He's going to stay in bounds. A nice catch right there by Dominic Booth, who looked like coming into the game was going to be Nate Sudfeld's #1 receiver to look for, but he kind of didn't have as big of a day as people thought. But there's a 10-yard run by Tommy Mister, backup running back. Nice 10-yard gain to get him 1st and goal, but on 3rd and goal, that's almost picked off by Miles Taylor. It is deflected. Holds Indiana to a field goal, 21-10. They got a big goal line stand right there. Well, really wasn't on the goal line, but a nice stand there in front of the goal line. But it could have been picked off, and they could have got no points. Either way, a good stop right there. 2nd and 2, though, Krieger Copel's going to have a nice 11-yard catch. He's really emerging as a nice second target at the tight end position for CJ Beathard if Jake Doozy isn't open. But at the end of the 3rd quarter, Iowa 21, Indiana 10. They need a good start to the 4th quarter, and this game should be wrapped up. Now here, 1st and 10, CJ Beathard is going to drop back on the play action. He's going to roll out to the right. He sees Jacob Hilliard downfield. What a throw by CJ Beathard. Oh my goodness. 36-yard catch by CJ Beathard on the run. Just opens his hips, squares his shoulders, launches it downfield. Jacob Hilliard was there. That's a big gain. On 2nd and goal, they're going to throw it to Tavon Smith on the wide receiver screen. He's going to walk in for the touchdown. All set up by CJ Beathard's nice pass right there. 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that 1 interception that shouldn't have been. 28-10 Iowa. Looking like they're going to run away with this, but Indiana's trying to come back. There's a nice 11-yard gain to start their drive. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They gotta get something going quick. Here, 1st and 10 again. A nice pass to the outside. That's another first down, 11 yards. Ricky Jones with the first down. Now play action. We kind of knew they weren't going to run it, but they throw on the run of Dominic Booth. I told you that's one of his main targets. 19-yard reception. Here, Sudfeld going to drop back again. He's going to find his man, and he's going to just run right by our corner right there. Another first down. Now 1st and 10 again. Nate Sudfeld over the middle to Cobbs. Cobbs is going to get down to the 1-yard line. Now, they're just going to keep driving, and they just threw all over this Iowa defense. Dominic Booth with a touchdown reception. Nate Sudfeld just led that drive down as easy as could be. What a terrible job by the Iowa secondary there. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion too, so they are staying in this game. Dominic Booth making his presence known now. Now 1st and 10 though, Beathard's going to try to get things going as the offense has been owning the time of possession all day. That's what Beathard's going to continue to do, but he throws a pick again. He throws another pick. What a costly interception late in this game. He could return this really far, but he runs into his own blocker. What was Beathard doing there? It looks like he didn't even see the defensive back. It looks like he just flung it to the outside, knowing Devon Smith was going to be out there. And that was a terrible mistake right there by Beathard. One of the mistakes we've seen him make all year long. And that is a big, costly one, but a nice play right there by our linebacker. Looks like it's Thomas Perry, but they're breaking up that pass on 4th and 13. Nate Sudfeld's going to be hit as he throws. Under 4 minutes left. Iowa gets a big stop right there. The secondary comes through after being thrown all over. And right here, Jordan Canzeri, 1st and 10. He's got a lot of room on the outside. One man to beat. Oh, what beautiful juke move by Jordan Canzeri. What a move. 55 yards. Who needs LaShawn Daniels Jr.? Well, I think we do. But Jordan Canzeri on that run was beautiful. If he can be doing that, LaShawn Daniels has a nice backup running back. Look at this juke move. Oh, he just left the defender's ankles right there at the 20-yard line. What a beautiful move by Jordan Canzeri, and that would put the game away, as Nate Sudfeld's just going to try to get some garbage yards, some garbage points for the Indiana Hoosiers, but we know the life was sucked out of them. And a beautiful play by Jordan Canzeri, beautiful blocking. They're going to go deep and get a touchdown here. As my corner, I don't really know what he was doing there. He was kind of just lost. But that's a touchdown for Ricky Jones. I told you they're going to get some garbage yards and garbage points. Nate Sudfeld, a nice ball. A defensive back didn't try to make a play on the ball. And here's an onside kick. If the Iowa recovers this, it should be over. And they do. Vandenberg's going to pick that one up. And that will be the win for the Hawkeyes. They are undefeated. Undefeated in conference play too. Even bigger of an accomplishment. 15 carries, 135 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Canzeri. Coming in for injured LaShawn Daniels Jr. So you can see the stats. You see the stats for both teams here, and you also see the recruits that are scheduled to visit at the end of this. I hope you guys did enjoy. Squad Gaming is back, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.